So last class we had discussed, right, what is deployment object and so what are the features of deployment objects. So very important. So if you want to, which is the best practice, which is the best, if you want to create any pod. So what is this? Which is the deployment objects is the recommended object by deploying pods and also replication set. So there is last day we discussed some features, right? We can roll out, we can see the history, we can update the image and all, whatever you want, so we can do it. Clear? So anyone, any doubt guys here? Clear, Sudhir? Okay, that is CLS. So same, kind equal to deployment, remaining everything is same only. So let me open kind equal to deployment only, and apart from this, everything same only. Only kind equal to deployment. Only kind equal to deployment. Notepad. So let me open. So DS. So this is yesterday we created, right? So now see here. Yesterday we created. So this is the daemon set, not daemon set. We need so deployment object. Notepad. So notepad deployment. Okay. Now if you observe here, only kind equal to deployment and metadata and so replication selector. This is the selector match labels. So selector match labels and the template section. This is the pod metadata labels. Metadata labels, match labels, label. This is the how many replicas you want. Remaining story same only. So type equal to load balancer and the selector name should match with the selector name should match with the selector name should match with the see this name match with the label name and this is the image name container port number force hyphen container force here force hyphen force target port number. Here anyone any doubt? So this is same only like a replica set replication controller pod. Now last class we seen, right, so this is now this is very important. So anyone any doubt here? Deployment object, clear Srinath? Sudhir, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
So this is the same only. We have to remember maximum, see here 20 lines, maximum 20 to 25 lines. In interview also one or two people, most of the cases they are asking. So can you write sample deployment resource, sample deployment object, how we can write YML file. So this is the syntax, this is the indentation we have to follow. We have to follow API version, kind, metadata, spec, how many replicas, selector, match label, and so template metadata, template metadata. So these are the basic containers, hyphen name, container name, image name, ports, container port number. This is the service object. If you want to access your application outside the world, there is three types, right? Type equal to cluster IP, type equal to node port, type equal to load balancer. Type equal to load balancer. So these are the three types. So these are the three types. Now, if you come to here, so there is a deployment strategies. Now, so interview also many people, so they are asking. Now, this is very simple only. Try to understand what are the deployment strategies we are following. How many ways? There is two ways we can see, and so we'll see. Now, if you observe here, so deployment strategies. There are several different ways, different types of deployment strategies. We can, rate advantage of depending on your goal. There is rolling update and so recreate. So rolling update, recreate. Now this is my deployment object. This is my deployment resource. This is my deployment resource. Now here did I mention anything? Did I mention? If you are not mentioning anything,
No, sir.
by default, this is the by default. What is the deployment strategies we are following? What is the deployment? This is the this is the rolling. This is the rolling update. This is the rolling update. There is one more is there, recreate. There is one more is there, recreate. So this is the first one is so rolling update. Strategy type rolling update. This is the default one only. This is the default one. See, rolling deployment is the standard default deployment into Kubernetes. So rolling, right? Rolling means slowly. So this is the default one. Rolling deployment, recreate. Now first we'll see what is rolling, how it will work. So now this is the parts, right? This is the parts. Rolling deployment is the standard default deployment. Interval also they are asking. Suppose if you are not mentioning anything, what is the default deployment strategy? Default one. If you are not mentioning anything. Now if you see here, so this is my deployment object. Did I mention anything here? No, right? Now which deployment
Yes, not
strategy
much.
it is following?
Rolling
Rolling update. What is the default one? Rolling deployment.
up.
Okay, rolling deployment. That is nothing but rolling update. Now, how it will work? Now, try to understand. It is works by slowly, one by one, replacing parts of previous version of your application with the parts. Now, try to understand. This is the pod. Okay. Now, so this is the pod. So just assume this is the two parts I created. And in this pod, there is one container. In this pod, there is one container. Okay, this is the pod one. This is the two parts. Not only two, we can create how many parts we need. We can create those many parts. Now this is the pod. So this is the pod one. Just assume this is the pod two. This is the this is the pod two. So this is the pod one. This is the pod two, and this is the container. Just assume this is the container one. This is also container. In this container, your application is running. So anyone any doubt here? I hope clear. Now for example, so I deployed new version. Yesterday also we seen, right? So first I given this number. First I deployed this image, Maven web hyphen application. First I deployed this application. This is the one. Next I deployed second version. I deployed this version. Okay, Maven web so application. I deployed something 199. And next time I deployed this one. Okay, now we have three versions, right? Web application. So now I have three versions. So this is now. So just assume this is the one version. This is the one version. Just assume so Maven web application one version. So it is running. So just assume this version. So now so these are running this version. Suppose if I update, if I update, so new version. If I update new version, how it will work? See here, rolling deployment is the standard deployment. It works slowly, one by one, replacing parts of the previous version of your application. So for example, now I updated a version number, this new version. So now I pointing to this one. Now I pointed to this one. Now in this case, how it will work guys? Immediately it won't delete existing parts. So in this part, my application is running. Immediately now I deploy new version, right? It won't immediately create new parts. What it will do? Slowly, one by one, replacing parts of previous version of your application with parts of the new version without any cluster downtime. So what is the meaning here? You understand, right? So slowly, now I deploy new version. Just assume this is the one. This is the version one. This is the so Maven that is application one. This is the V1. Just assume this is the one version. Now I replace a new version. This is the version 1 and this is the version 2. This is the version 2. If you do like this, now this is also version 1. Same application it is running. So here also it is running, right? Same. This is also version 1. Now I deployed new version. So immediately it won't delete previous parts. What? How it will work? Slowly it will remove older one and it is replaced by new version. I hope clear, right? See, the rolling update waits for new parts become ready for the start scaling down old ones. If there is problem, the rolling update of deployment can be aborted without bringing the whole cluster down. So the YML file we are mentioning, these are the three lines. These are the three lines. So these are the three lines. So rolling update, type equal to rolling update, min 1, maximum unavailable 1 second. So minimum surge 1 second 1, and so min ready for seconds. Within 30 seconds it will so replace it. So only these three lines we have, remaining story same only. Remaining story same only. So only we have to remember. So only we have to remember these three lines. So what is this? So these are the three lines. So these are the rolling update, min surg, and max unavailable, and min ready seconds. Within 30 seconds it will update. So in this case, if you deployed any new version, if you, for example, I deploy new version, slowly it will remove this older version, and slowly it is updating new version. Slowly it is updating. Once it is ready, and automatically it is going to delete it, destroy it. And this is also running, and slowly it is down, and it is, this is a new version. Now slowly it is removing the older version. This is rolling, right? Rolling means slowly, one by one. If this is deleted, if it is up, it is deleted, it is up, it is deleted. So it is following like a rolling update. This is the rolling update. So this is the syntax. Only type equal to rolling update, min, how many minimum, maximum availability, min ready seconds. Within how many seconds you want to ready this new version? So 30 seconds. So now see here. If you see here, this is the two parts. This is the two parts, and this is a new version. If a new version is deployed, so slowly it is removing older part, and it is replaced by new part. And also here also it is deleted by older part, it is replaced by new part. So once a new version is ready, automatically the old part will be deleted. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? Concept is very simple only. Try to understand. So rolling, right? Roll means like moving, right? So one by one, slowly it will remove one by one, replacing parts of the previous version of your application. This is the only one line. If you understand, that's it, nothing. Clear, Sudhir? What is rolling update? It won't replace, it won't delete immediately older parts. Once a new version part is ready, automatically it will remove the older part. Now, same way, that is recreate. This is also same. Type equal to recreate. Type equal to recreate. If I use type equal to recreate, in this case, if I deployed any new version, this is a new version, right? This is a new version. Suppose I deployed new
Yes.
version. In this case, what it will do? Automatically, it will delete the older parts immediately. Automatically, it will delete the older one. Automatically, it will delete the older one. I hope you got it right. So there is no time period. Automatically, it will deploy it. This is a new version. So this is also pod. Now I am going to deploy the new one. In this case, immediately it will delete old, replace it by new pod. That's it. Now observe here, this type of very simple deployment, all of the old parts are killed all at once and get replaced at all all at once with the new ones. In this case, see here, if you deploy new version, immediately it is delete the older parts. It won't give. There is no chance. So that type equal to recreate. I hope clear. Anyone any doubt here?
Yes.
That's it. Very
Yes,
simple
absolutely.
only. So now we'll see practically how it will work. You will see, if you want to, we can see, we can practically also. So this is the type equal to. Now how to update? If I see here, recreate. Now strategy type equal to recreate. I am using only two lines. I am using only two lines. Come to here, and so first let me copy notepad, notepad deployment. Same program, no need to change anything. Control A, Control C, and so close it. Notepad, notepad. I am using so deploy recreate .yml. if you understand one thing, nothing. So same program only. Now, so no need to change anything. Under the replication, we need to add one more tag, strategy. What is that? These two lines. Strategy type equal to recreate. So type equal to recreate. That's it. Replicas strategy. So type equal to recreate. Now clear? Anyone any doubt here? Replicas here too, and so type equal to recreate. Now clear? That's it, right? Anything missing? This is the same. Remaining story, no need to change anything. In this case, what will happen, guys? If I deployed any new version, immediately it will delete older parts. It is replaced by new parts, new version. Clear, Sudhir? Srikanth, Srinath garu, Dharni, clear?
Yes, sir.
This is very, very important.
Clear అండి.
Interview also many
Yeah.
people they are asking deployment which what is the deployment strategy we are following in Kubernetes. So there is two types: rolling update, recreate. What is rolling update? Slowly, if new version is ready, older version will delete. What is recreate? So immediately it will delete the older part, replace it by new parts. That's it. Recreate. Now let me save it. Same story only. No need to only one line. So only one line. Now see here, control S saved. Control S saved. And so let me come to here. So very simple. Close this one. And so before that, I am maximizing. Clear the screen. CLS. CLS. Kubectl. Kubectl. Get parts. Do you have any parts? No. Now I am going to open one more screen. CMD. I want to see one more screen. I want to watch. 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 What is the command? I forgot that one. How to watch? Previous batch watch. There is one command is there. Let me check it. What is the syntax? Cube hyphen watch. Watch. శ్రీనాథ్ గారు లాస్ట్ బ్యాచ్ చెప్పాం కదా సార్ కూడా చెప్పుంటాడు. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ కమాండ్? వాచ్ క్యూబ్ సిటిఎల్ WATCH watch, not this watch. Cube
ఏ కమాండ్ అబ్బా
watch syntax మర్చిపోయా.
వాచ్ స్పేస్ qctl get parts
ఓకే watch WATCH correct.
watch
Get parts.
qctl get parts.
W watch is not. We need to install.
I think no need. You
W.
are in Linux server, no, right?
This is Windows.
Not in Windows, not, it won't work watch command.
Okay. Okay. So directly we'll see. This is the command actually. If you want to watch, we can see this command. So WATCH watch and kubectl. If you want to see what is happening, background. So that is under watch kubectl get parts. Script continuously flow the kubectl get parts. So if you want to see, this is the command. Watch hyphen kubectl get parts, your part name also. This is the syntax. But anyway, this is Windows, right? It won't work. Directly we'll see how it will work. Now go to here. Now let me create. Now I'm running. I'm going to run. Now observe here kubectl get. Do you have any parts, guys? No. Now how to run kubectl? Apply hyphen f. What is my file name? Deploy hyphen recreate, right? Okay, deploy hyphen recreate. Deployment in version v1 cannot be handled by administrative spec type. Where is missing? From the server bad request error when creating something missing. Notepad deployment recreate. Where it is missing? Anything missing, guys? Strategy. st stra- See, let me copy this strategy type equal to recreate. Syntax we are using same command or not? And governance. Okay. So recreate deployment in all parts. Now see here, select a specific strategy type equal to rolling update. So now I am using so another one, right? So what I am using replication controller strategies where they are using. Click on this. Load. Strategy type equal to recreate. Strategy type equal to recreate spec. So strategy type equal to recreate. Strategy type equal to recreate. Type equal to recreate. Control S. Now kubectl deploy. Okay. Now click on here. Go up. Notepad. Kubectl. Where is this command? Deploy. Notepad. Recreate. Now it is created. See here. Now it is created. So what is the problem? Indentation problem. See here they are telling like type. There is a type equal to v1 cannot handling error. So what is the syntax? So what is the syntax? So this is the syntax. So strategy space type equal to recreate. So type equal to recreate. So type equal to recreate. Now got it, Sudhir? This is the syntax. Strategy type equal to recreate.
Yes, sir.
So we need to give indentation properly, otherwise it won't work. So now see here, kubectl get parts. Now parts are running. Now these are the two parts, right? Suppose suppose if you update the image. Now let me update my image. So notepad recreate. For example, here I am giving a different version. Here I am giving maven web application. Now I am using now I am using one. Now I am using one. Now in this case, what will happen, guys? Immediately it is deleting old parts. Now observe here 522hj 16ttg, right? If I run this command, it won't give any time period. Immediately it is deleting old parts recreated by new parts, new version. Now I updated the version. I changed my image. Just assume this is my new version. So this is my older parts, older version. It is running fine. Now I updated my new version. So if you use a watch kubectl get parts means we'll see watch how much how it will happening means. But anyway, it is not working here. Now observe here kubectl. So observe here. Now kubectl get parts. Now kubectl get parts. So see here, it is the old parts. These are the new parts. This is the old part or new parts. Type equal to recreate. I given. What is this meaning, guys? Recreate means immediately it is deleting older version replaced by
New
new
one.
version. So see here immediately
New one.
new one.
Yeah, this is new
Now
one.
I
Yes.
am going to use so rolling update. I am going to use rolling update. I am going to use rolling update. How it will here? Anyone any doubt, guys? Nothing. Very simple. Recreate means existing parts immediately it will delete, replace it by new version. That's it. But if you use a type equal to rolling update, slowly once a new part is ready, older part will be deleted. Once new part is ready, older part will be deleted. But here there is no time period. Immediately it will delete older one. I don't want older versions. Immediately replace it by new version. I hope clear. Anyone any doubt here?
Yeah.
Now let me create one more file. So notepad. Just I am copying same thing only. Sorry, Control Z, Control C, and I am going to use so notepad deployment hyphen update rolling update dot yml rolling update dot yml. Now paste it. Now what I need to do, guys, here? Strategy type equal to what is this? Rolling update. Now got it? U capital letter or small letter? Go to here. So here already they given few example. Just check it.
U is uppercase.
Uppercase. U is upper, right? So here also they are using some case. Where is rolling coming here? Images. Now observe here. So strategy rolling update. What is the syntax? U is uppercase. U is uppercase. Rolling update. Now, so now we need to add so few more properties. Now see here, rolling update min search. Add this one same. So type under the type. So under the type rolling update. So min. I want to use min. First is max surg search colon. I am giving 1 and also same and maximum unavailable. So max un vai available. So I am giving so for example 30 seconds. We can give anything, that is your wish. Based on your, we can use anyone. Okay. Maximum unavailable 30 or so maximum search only 1 second, or I can give so 5 seconds. This and all your wish. So type equal to rolling update, and I am giving so extra these properties. So we need to remember only this set.
Max unavailable also one.
Max unavailable. I given 30.
Also. No. Only one. Why? Search one, unavailable one. One adding, one removing. That is the meaning.
That I give 5 duration. I am increasing, or else I will
That is
give 1.
duration is different.
Okay. Now maximum unavailable 1, max search 1. Okay. Now let me check. If you see watch means we can easily understand. Let me run it. Now here also we can see. So kubectl apply rolling right, rolling update. Now kubectl get parts. Now see here, kubectl get parts. Now same thing I'm going to update so version. Hmm. Now how to update? Recreate notepad apply recreate. Now I'm using some different version. Maven web application. For example, I have many tags. Just I'm giving 200 or 190. Control S. Okay, let me run. kubectl recreate. Now see here, kubectl get parts. Now see here in this case, earlier recreate, right? Immediately we can see one by one. Now see here, it is slowly it is creating. Once older new part is ready, older part will delete. Now see here, it will take some time. See, but if we increase time also, we can see how it will work. If you see watch and all there, we can easily understand. So we can see initial 4 parts, and slowly new part is ready. One older part will delete. Once new part is ready, older part will delete. So we can watch it. But anyway, this is Windows, right? So that watch is not working. So if we set up Linux, we'll see. So only we have to remember type. This is the strategy. Type equal to. So there is two ways. This is the deployment strategies we are following. If interview they are asking anyone. So which is this? Which deployment strategy we are following means, just tell them rolling update. So rolling update. So what is rolling update? Immediately it won't delete older parts. Once new part is ready, automatically the older part will be replaced by new part. Once new part is ready, automatically the old part will be deleted. Now got it, guys? Anyone any doubt here? If anyone is asking which deployment strategy we are following, which one you are? Which is the best one? Recreate or rolling update? In this scenario,
Rolling update.
rolling update.
Rolling
Because
update.
so if new part is ready, then only older part will be deleted. But in this case, not like that. If you deployed any new version, immediately it will delete old parts immediately, and it is replaced by new parts. But in this case, slowly, one by one, verse by slowly, one by one. If older part replacing part of the previous version, your application with part new version without any cluster downtime. So usually, mostly we are using. So even if you are not mentioning anything, what is the default one? Suppose I am not mentioning in my configuration in my metadata. So I didn't mention any role. I didn't mention any. So type equal to rolling update or recreate. So what is the default one? Rolling update or recreate. Suppose if you are not mentioning anything in our manifest file, this is the configuration file. What is the default one? Now understand here.
Default update.
Rolling update. Default one is rolling update. Even if you are not
Rolling.
mentioning. So just enter very important. Most of the people they are asking. So which deployment strategy we are following? So there is two types. One is recreate, rolling update. Rolling update means slowly. Once new part is ready, old part will be deleted. In recreate means immediately delete the old part, replace it by new parts. That's it. That is the remaining story. But we have to remember these lines. So type equal to rolling update, and so what is min search, max search, we can add it. Maximum 1, and on maximum unavailability also 1. There is one more also is there. This is the right deployment strategy. What is blue, green, red, black deployment? So they are asking this one also. What is blue and green deployment, and what is red and so red and black deployment? So that is the deployment manifest file we are know. But what is blue and green? So here blue green deployment strategy. So sometimes refer to the red black. See strategy. Older version of the application nothing but green. Now if you observe here, this is my. So now I deployed. These are the parts. Right now I have two parts are running. So this is everything working fine. So these are the two parts. These are the particular version it is running. Okay. So this is the pod. This is the pod 1, and this is the pod 2. This is the pod 2, and the version is v1. Just assume this is the version is v1. Okay. Now, so this is the older. Now observe here. So older version of the application is nothing but green. Here everything working fine. There is no issues. So this version. So in this version, so everything working fine. There is no issues. So customers are using. There is no problem. So all are working fine. Now I am going to use newer version. I am going to deploy new version. So now I am going to deploy new version. This is the v2. Just assume. So I am going to deploy new version. This is the v2 version. Version 2. This is the v2. So this is the I am going to use v2 version 2. So this is the so which version I am going to use v2 version 2. Same part only, same application. Just I am updating image only. So version 2, version 2. Now I deploy new version. So I deploy new version, get deployed in the same time. When both are these are deployed, user only have access the green. So now end users are accessing this version. End users are accessing this application, this version. So we are accessing, we are accessing so this particular version. So we are accessing older version. There is no problem. Everything working fine, right? So there is no problem. We are accessing, end users are so end users are accessing, end users accessing so end users accessing so this version v1. Now I deploy new version. So immediately we won't give access to customers. What we will do, first we are assigning to UAT team. See here, QA team. User only have access the green, whereas blue is available on your QA team. So what we'll do, we are assigning to this newer version, we are assigning to which team, guys? QA team, quality assurance team. QA is nothing but quality assurance team. We are assigning to QA team. So we are assigning to QA team. Once everything working fine, once everything working fine, we are assigning to QA team. Once everything working fine, and slowly, see here, QA team test automation as separate service via direct port forwarding. If everything working fine, this new version, if the new version is working fine, slowly we are removing this endpoint and we are giving access to access this to a customers. So that is the blue and green deployment. So now we have two versions, older version, new version. The older version is nothing but green. This version is nothing but green. This is nothing but green. Existing version. This is working, everything working fine. If you deployed any new version, this is the blue. So directly we won't give access to customers. First we are assigning to which team? QA team, quality assurance team. The testers will test the functionality. If everything working fine, slowly we are removing this access. Older version, we are giving point to newer version. We are giving access to new version. That's it. Clear, so there? If everything working fine,
Yes,
now
sir.
we are giving access to customers. So this is the blue and green deployment. Existing version is nothing but green. Everything working fine. There is no issues. Our customers is working on this version. Now this week I deployed new version. Immediately you are giving access to customers or not? No, we won't give access to customers. First we are assigning to QA team, quality assurance team. Once this QA team is accepted, if they are giving a green sign off, sign up is nothing but if everything working fine. If they are giving right, so sign off, and slowly we are removing, we are removing access to older version, and we are giving access to new version. This is the blue and green deployment. So everything written here, see here. So these are the older version of the application and the new version get deployed at the same time. When both of these are deployed, users only have access to green. Green is nothing but older, everything working fine. Blue is available to QA team for test automation on the separate service via direct port forwarding. So once testers is accepted, once UAT is accepted, and slowly we removed endpoint to older version, we are giving new version access. That's it. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? So these are very important interview purpose. What is which deployment strategy we are following? Rolling update or recreate? Rolling update, recreate. Strategy type equal to rolling update or type equal to recreate. Clear?
Yes.
Now what is blue and green deployment? So I deployed two versions. Existing version is nothing but green. Our customers are using that version. Customers are working on that version. If we deployed any new version, immediately we won't give access to customers. First we are assigning to QA team or UAT team. Once QA team is approved, accepted, sign off, then slowly we are removing the endpoint older version. We are giving so endpoint to new version. That's it. Very simple. Try to understand. Clear, Srinath garu?
Yeah, clear అండి.
This is very important. Interview purpose. So last yesterday interview also they asked this question. What is which deployment strategy we are following?
Yeah.
Recreate or rolling update. So
Rolling
we
up.
can say by default recreate rolling update. Specifically, if you want to mention, so that time you need to give strategy type equal to recreate. And so in this case, what is the scenario? It will immediately delete the older parts, replace it by new parts. But if you use rolling update, it won't delete immediately older parts. Once a new version
Yeah.
is updated, live, and slowly we are going to remove the older parts. And so that is the strategy we are following. Green and blue. Green is nothing but existing version, running version. Blue is nothing but newly deployed version. So directly we won't give access to customers. First we are assigning to QA team or UAT team or any team. Once a testing team is accepted, next step we are removing older version endpoint. We are giving a new version endpoint. Clear? This is very important. So anyone any doubt guys as of now? Clear? Okay. That is now there is two more objects resource config map and secrets. This is also very important. So if you want to maintain any confidential information, username, passwords, how to maintain, where to maintain in Kubernetes. So for example, so I created so I have username password. If we create any DB, and all, and so DB and all mandatory, mostly we need to use some right. So username, some environment variables we have to set it. Now observe here. So let me hub.docker.com, hub.docker.com. If you go here, for example, you want to install MySQL DB. I want to install MySQL DB. Search here MySQL. We want to install MySQL. So this is the official website. If you click on this, go to tags, go to tags. So these are the tags. So these are the tags. There is many versions available: 8.1, 8.1 Oracle, 8.0, and there is a lot of versions available here. See here, this is the 5. This is the Oracle 5. Whichever you want, we can use it. Now if you observe here, so now I want to create so one so DB image. Story is same only. So as of now, you know what is deployment object, you know what is replica set, you know there is a lot of we can create it. Now I'm going to create one object. So MySQL DB, I want to create a DB pod. So how to create? Now if you go here, file, notepad, notepad, there is deployment, recreate. Already have something, or else we can use it, or directly we know that image and all, right? So if you want to, we can write so manifest file. If you want to, we can create manifest file kind and all, or simply if you want to create so we can create also, so first let me open notepad. So I will share this. If you want to, we can try it also. I can share this. If you want to, we can try it also. Now see here. Now first I am going to create. I am going to create. So kubectl run and give that is name, and we can give any name. So if you go here, These are the official website, guys. Which version you want, we can use it. There is many versions available here. This is the official website. So this is the official website, and whatever you want, we can use that particular tag and all. Now, if you go here, I am using same 5.7. I am using. So 5.7 I am using. Before that, kubectl delete, delete, delete all hyphen all. Now I'm going to create one pod. That's it. What is that pod? MySQL DB related pod. Okay, CLS. Now this is syntax kubectl, kubectl, kubectl. This is the syntax. Run. We can give name. Whatever you want. MyDB. Okay, MyDB image image. Which image you want to, guys? So MySQL colon. What is the tag name? We can give any version, but here I am using some older version. See here, I am using MySQL 5.7. Whichever you want, we can use it. That is your wish. So here I am using MySQL 5.7, or if you go dockerhub.docker.com, see here 5.5, 8.0.5.7. So these are the versions. Specifically, if you want to use any one version, so copy this version and paste it here. That's it. This is the ada commands. Directly I am running. Very simple command. See here, kubectl
So
run.
I'm using MySQL.
Yes, MySQL, right? What is this? MySQL. Correct only, right? So, or we can see Docker pull MySQL and all MySQL colon version. This is the tag. We can use any tag. That is depends on your requirement. We can use. So now I am kubectl run, and we can give some name and hyphen image. Now see here. Now, so this is the 7, right? I used. Now pod is created. Now pod is created. Now check it. Kubectl get pods. Kubectl get pods. Now if you see, observe here, crash loop back, crash loop back off. Anyone guess it? What is the problem? See here, still there is error. There is error. See here, it is not created. How to check that log, guys? Kubectl describe, describe pod. What is the pod name? Pod name. Name I given, right? My
MyDB.
MyDB.
DB.
Now if you see here, if you see here, so if you see here, this is the container ID, this is the image ID. Reason. What is the reason? State equal to waiting. What is the reason, guys? We can see here. Last state terminated. Reason is error. Reason is error code. Exist code equal to 1. So there is some problem. There is some problem. Now see, if you observe here, successfully assigned default MyDB Docker desktop and container image MySQL 5.7 already present in the machine, and so container is created, started also container, but back of restarting failed container. Now observe here, back of restart.
మార్కొండ ప్రాబ్లం చూడాలంటే అదే క్యూబ్ సీట్ లాక్స్కి వెళ్ళు, అక్కడ కనిపిస్తుంది ప్రాబ్లం.
ఇక్కడ కూడా కనిపిస్తుంది ఒక లైన్. సో back of restarting failed container. So now see here, it is created, it is started also, but there is some problem. What's the problem? Backup problem, get off restarting failed to container. Now same way, how to check the log, guys? Kubectl. I want to see logs. What is the command? Enter also very important. Most of the people asking this command. How to see the logs, container logs? Sudhir, what is the command? I want to see container logs. Kubectl
Kubectl get
logs, not get logs. Kubectl logs.
name of the pod.
My
MyDB.
DB.
DB.
Now if you see here, what is this? Log or
There
logs?
is no word pod.
Kubectl logs
What?
my pod name
DB.
directly DB.
Right.
Yes.
Now if you see here, they written clearly, a pod is container is created, container also started. If you see here earlier command, so container is started, and so container is created the container mydb. Container is started also mydb. There is some problem. If you want to properly connect the started means, so it is expecting some parameters. What the parameters? See here, encrypt entry point script for MySQL server started and switch to dedicated, and entry point this is started. Database is uninitialized and password option is not specified. You need to specify one of the following as an environment variables if you want to run. So already this people in this OS, this OS already they written something. If you want to run properly MySQL DB, so they are expecting some, see here, they are expecting what they want, guys. MySQL underscore root underscore password, MySQL allow empty password, MySQL random root password and all. They are expecting some properties. So now even if you go here, here we can see where is that, go back, go back. So now if you go down, if you go down, so connect to MySQL from MySQL command line interface, and so if you go down, environment variables, see here, they are asking environment variable. We need to set some these people what they are expecting, we need to specify one of the following environment variables. Now observe here, environment variables. If same image, same page, if you go down, same image, if you go down, they are giving some reference. What is MySQL and how to use this image and how to connect this command line and what is the syntax and all, container cell access. And if you go down, there is one option environment variables. Now see here. So there is MySQL root password and also MySQL database name and also MySQL username and also MySQL password. So we have to set these values while creating a DB. See, when you start the MySQL image, you can adjust the configuration of MySQL instance by passing one or more environment variables on the Docker run command. While creating this pod, we have to pass. So there is some environment variables. So see here, do note that one of the variables. Now this already everything they given. So now I am going to add these things. I am going to add these things. Now see here, coming to here, clear the screen, CLS, and so kubectl get parts. Now parts, see here, keep on, it is also restarting. 6 times it is I try to restarting, but there is no user. Now delete it, kubectl get kubectl delete all hyphen all. Now I deleted. Now same command, I am going to run same command only. I am going to run same command only. kubectl run mydb hyphen image. Now hyphen env equal to. So what these are? We need to expect this property set. We need to set it equal to. So MySQL database. So whatever you want, we can give. So db or dev dev db. I given something hyphen env, and so next what is this properties? Database. We need to set password also, right? Root password. So set the root password. Whatever you want, we can set it. So I given so devapps hyphen env environment variable, and so I am going to set my username also. Now see here, I am setting. This is the hard coding. Later I am going to change. Okay, hyphen env. I am going to set password also. My SQL password. My SQL password. So here also I am giving so DevApps or whatever you want, we can give it. This is your wish, up to you only. Okay. Now see here. Here I am creating so MySQL pod, and so for this pod they are expecting these properties, environment variables, right? So they are expecting so this configuration. Now I set the root password. Now I set the DB. Now I set the password. I set the password. I set the username. Everything. Now try to create it. What is the problem? Something missing. Unknown flag E.
So for last spelling mistake, sir.
Okay, typo error env, right? Environment variable env. Okay. Now see pod is created. Earlier there is some problem, right? We are seeing a crash loop back off. Pod is created, pod is started, but unable to start properly. There is some problem. That pod is expecting some environment variables. Username it is expecting, DB it is expecting, root password it is expecting, password and all. Now check it, kubectl get pods. Now see here, in this case, my pod is running or not?
That's running, sir.
Now running. If you want to, we can see kubectl get kubectl describe pod name mydb kubectl describe pod, right? Okay, now see here, so successfully assigned data desktop container image already present in my mission. It is created mydb, started container mydb also. Now got it. Now check it, kubectl logs mydb. Now see here, kubectl start, so everything working and it is expecting whatever you want. So my, see, you can see log, this is the log file. So this is the log file. My db is running, my db is running. Now you can see entry point and all dsl started, and configuration database files initialized, starting a temporary server, waiting for server startup, and everything we can see started, starting the process 125 seconds. And see here how much time it will take, everything it is running. Duplicate is disabled, what else you want, done. MySQL ready for connection, see here, ready for connection and everything done. So this is the pod is created. How to connect the pod, guys? How to connect container? Now container is created, right? How to connect container? Docker. What is the command?
In Dhaka, sir, Dhaka run.
Hmm. Docker. No, connecting. How we are connecting container? What is the command? Docker command. You created one Docker container, and how to connect this container? How to connect it? How to connect it? There is exe, right? kubectl docker exec, we are using one command, right? Hyphen it.
Execution.
Same command here
Yes.
also. Here kubectl 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 exec hyphen it. What is the name, guys? My db, right?
DB.
Hyphen we can use bin bash or we can use bash also.
Business.
Now see here, now I connected to container, now I connected to container. So now I connected to container. So now I connected to container. See here, we can see files and all, whatever you want we can see. Now how to connect db? This is a command. So mysql and username, and we have to give password also. So now see here, now I connected container. Now how to connect db? mysql, this is a command. mysql syntax hyphen u. What is the username I set, guys? Here, what is the username?
Markham.
Username same, whatever you did I done, same thing we need to pass here. Let me copy this. Okay, username, and what is the password I given? Password
Same, sir.
same. Now
Yes.
see here,
Space.
it is connected. So no need to give for password and all, no need to give, directly hyphen p password. Now see here, connected mysql db. Now if you want to see database and all, show databases. Just I am checking whether db is properly configured or not, mysql installed or not. Now I can connect with the help of my username password. Now by default we can see databases, dev db. So this is the name I given, right? I given name, right? Dev db. If you see here, top command, I given one command while creating. What is the name I given? Database name,
Dev
devdb.
DB.
Now same thing we can see here, devdb. Same thing we can see dev db also. See here, dev db. This is the default one, information underscore schema. So interface, so show tables. If you want to see tables, so right now no database selected. So how to select the database? That I forgot that one. How to select the database?
Used.
Use okay, use
Use
dev
space database name.
dev db. Okay, use right, not user. Use
Use.
okay, use a database. Now see here, now I am in database. Now how to display the table? Show table only, right? Tables, table or tables? Empty set. We don't have anything, we don't have any table. This is the empty database only. So this and all, so remaining part they will take care. Just what is what, so whether my database is installed properly or not, whether I can able to connect my databases or not. Now I can see that my database and all. So these are the some basic steps. If you want to, we can try these steps and all. And so I will share this. And so just try it your side. Okay, so how to set up MySQL database? So in call message I am sending, just copy this one and try your side. Okay, so same commands only 3-4 steps only. First we need to create the, first we need to run kubectl run. We can give any name, image name MySQL 5.7 I given. If you want, we can give 8.0 also. And we need to set environment variables. If you are if you are not set, so it won't run, it won't create. So it is expecting some environment variables. So that is the reason I set these things. And this is the connector, connect the container. And so connect the db mysql. And so database means it will display all databases and all. Clear guys? So anyone any doubt?
Yes.
Just try to practice. Did you get yesterday video?